everyone, welcome to another Finally Friday video. I'm going to do a really quick Halloween card this week, and I'm going to be using this Halloween set from Making Memories. This one, I believe it's called Spook Alley, just want to make sure. Yeah, Clear Stamps and Mini Spook Alley. It's a really inexpensive stamp set and really great to just make a quick Halloween card. So I'm going to open it up and we'll get started. Got my acrylic block here. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp these legs. They make me think of like the Wicked Witch of the West or whatever from Wizard of Oz, something like that. I thought it'd just be kind of fun to stamp these. This is actually, let me show you what I did with this card. I took a standard size card right here and I just cut it in half. So I've got two smaller cards. And I'm going to start out by using some Versamark ink, and we're going to do some white embossing. Have those legs right there. And before I start embossing, I'm actually going to stamp this boo as well. Okay. All right. I keep my embossing powder in a container like this, just so it's a little bit easier to use, because you can just hold your paper over the entire container and then just sprinkle it on, tap it with a spoon to get the excess off, and then you're quickly moving on to the heat tool without having to clean up. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do while that cools off is I'm going to take this white piece of cardstock and I'm going to use a scallop edge punch from Fiskars. I'm just going to slide it in here. Okay. Alright, so I've got this little scallop edge. The next thing I need to do, I'm going to take the final stamp, which is this skull and crossbones. Okay, and I'm going to use some scratch paper underneath here because I'm going to stamp off the edge of these. Use some black StazOn ink. Ink up my stamp, and I'm going to get this skull right in the center for the first one. And then I want these other ones on the side, and they're going to kind of go off the edge. And that's why I wanted some scratch paper. Okay. Don't forget to use StazOn ink cleaner with your stamps after you use StazOn ink. Otherwise, the StazOn ink won't come off at all. Okay. Now moving back to our card here, I'm ready to assemble it. I'm going to take this white little scallop edge here and I'm going to put adhesive just on the edge so that I can put the orange piece right on top. Okay, and that's going to go right there. But first I'm going to put down this little piece of pattern paper. This is from the Eerie collection by Basic Gray. I used this a few weeks ago, and they just have some little scraps hanging out waiting to be used. Okay, and I'll use dimensional adhesive on these, on the scallop. These are just some foam squares I bought like a long time ago that I haven't entirely worked through using all of them. Okay, and I think the last thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my We Are Memory Keepers corner chomper just to round these corners at the bottom. Then I'm just going to tie some white ribbon up here at the top. It's kind of fancy ribbon for a Halloween card, but that's okay, right? Okay, and there's a really quick Halloween card for you. Thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you guys next week. Thanks for watching.